Hey guys, I'm starting new series Blank, and this prologue is from the point of view of Kun Jung. The ceremony would be in an hour. You shouldn't do this, Kun Jung. I told myself. Although we are about to get married, the groom still treated me with respect and addressed me in a very polite and proper manner. Is this really the person who should share my bed and be my family? I looked at him and smiled. Are you worthy of me? Nature gives us the opportunity to experience both joy and sadness as a part of ordinary life. The happiness of giving birth to a child, the sadness of losing a game, the joy of first love, and the pain of a relationship that it ends due to infidelity. That's supposed to be a normal life, but mine was different. To tell the truth, I have not experienced any disappointment or discouragement. I was born into a noble family with a formal title. Despite its lack of relevance today, the titles still give the impression of power and dignity. Of course, when people attributed those qualities to me, I felt the need to act in a way that met their expectations. Being born into an aristocratic home required abiding by certain customs that differed from most families. Everything had to be perfect. Nothing was beyond my ability. The teaching from my childhood had become ingrained in my character. It could be a reward for the good deeds I had done in the past life. That karma had turned me into a woman with a beautiful body and intelligence to match. Therefore, there was no such thing as disappointment in my life. Never. My grandmother had passed on her perfectionist ideals to me since I was a child, and it was etched into my conscious. Be superior, be superior, be superior. Until I felt like no one deserved me. It was the day she forced me to get married that I experienced a surge of anger toward my grandmother. She consented to the treatment, but I planned to abandon the ceremony abruptly to humiliate her, as I was only concerned about her sense of superiority. Of course, I also hurt other people, including the boyfriend, the son of a governor she had approved of. Are you worthy of me? That was the only question that no one could answer. Everyone who confessed their love to me received the same question. They fell silent and left humiliated. If I couldn't find someone who was considered worthy, I couldn't date him. This is me, ML Sipakon. I distanced myself from my family and everyone I knew to learn how to live my life. My fundamental problem was that I had no ambition. I didn't even have a career goal, as I didn't believe any job was worth my attention. Drawing on my previous experiences in art and drawing, I had been able to have fun while creating a source of income for myself. Some days I could pay for my food, but other days I couldn't. Unlike the days when I started in a big mansion at that time, I lived in a rented shop that cost a few thousand baht a month. However, I did not feel any type of anguish. I couldn't understand the emotions of someone trying to commit suicide due to a financial problem. I wanted to experience some disappointment, but there was none. If you asked me why I was doing that, it was simple. I hoped it would upset my grandmother. I expected her to be overcome with worry, lack of control, and a deep depression that nothing would go the way she wanted. That was partly because of what happened with Khun Song, my little sister. She had to be punished for her action. Was there something out there that made me feel sorry? Even my attempt to torture myself like this, I couldn't understand it. I cannot understand joy without recognizing sadness. I wanted to know the feeling of happiness that would make my heart beat so hard until it hurt. Aunt knew? What? I looked at a young woman who was probably more than a decade younger than me, who was looking at me with softness in her eyes. This might be the 100th time she comes to see me this month. Since we met, she had been a regular guest who loved being around me and watching me with interest. But her voice gave me a slight annoyance every time she said, I love you, Aunt New. This girl could be my first enlightenment on the concept of suffering. The girl's name was Enyong. That's it for this prologue, guys. And please do let me know how you're finding the series, or do you want me to continue with the series? Please do comment and like and subscribe. Thank you.